Hi guys, and welcome to the Rainbow Six Replays YouTube channel. Today, we want to present the video highlights of the match between Prodigy Esports and Gaimin Gladiators during the Oceania League 2024 Stage 2. Don't forget to subscribe and put a like. Enjoy.
This Ash that's hiding behind this Monty. It looks like Dave is literally just holding on to his position. A C4 over the top, big from Tuhan, and immediately Bake goes down.
Goes through. Tuhan under pressure.
He's outside. He doesn't have a way back in safely. Faulty will take him down. And here comes the Monty, big from Dave. And maybe Prodigy have their in. 4 versus 2 now, and Brendo's looking desperate. As you can hear, that plant starts to go down. Wettables is caught in such an awkward position. Dave knows he doesn't have to overcommit to the plant here. He instead has to scare off this player. What's going on there? Mackenzie almost whiffs his opportunity, but now it's a 1v4 for poor Wet Tables. And this is not the start that GG were expecting. Prodigy, for a team that was bottom of the qualifiers, now they're looking like a real contest in this match. Already so strong in the opening round, and let's be real, there's very little chance that Wettables wins this.
I might be throwing production under the bus here a little bit, but I'd love to see, if we have it, a replay of the free cam from Wettables. Like, what position was he playing where he got forced out and didn't have the cross for Tuhan anymore? Because the Monty was allowed to go deep, made this really awkward play. Now I'm talking as if the round is over.
Not a great position from Tui. GG a little bit confused in that round, despite finding the opening pick, which we mentioned was actually Prodigy's advantage in their previous games. And once Dave had killed Tuhan, I mean, this was GG.
You could see in the outline, Wet was still playing over towards Shelf. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure how he's been allowed to cross there. Maybe it was just some awkward timing, bad timing on Wet's part. Again, there may have been distraction. Alton Bank had a good outing, able to find some form. Brendo, though, does fall first, and it may well be the other highest rated player to fall as well. Tuhan under a lot of pressure and gets caught. That is, again, another really clean clear from Prodigy. Find it challenging to still break this down, so we'll see how they go. 30 seconds and the shield's still up.
Yeah, and another pick for Mackenzie. Prodigy are inching closer.
I'm getting excited, Dev.
I don't know when to get excited, but I got to admit, I'm starting to feel that tingle. Here comes Sage, and he gets the backstab on the Monty, finishes him off too. But it might not be enough, as he has been traded on back, leaving it all up to Fisho Guy. They know exactly where he is. They do need to pick up that diffuser. 10 seconds in it to play, and Mackenzie has the round on lock. Look at these guys.
Level analysis. They haven't like bullshitted their way through these rounds. They have broken down and played really calculated siege. Best example, I think, was there onto Tuhan. They had enough pressure from the shield, force him down the hatch, and there's a player waiting front door. They catch him, good timing, great communication. It was low risk. Here was maybe where it got a little bit dicey. Davey not expecting to push through main door, but they had garnered such a huge advantage in the round and had a read down. Some poor timing, maybe a bad call, allowed Davey to push forward. We'll see if it happens again.
What are you doing, Fish? Peeking into the Glaz.
You've got the Warden there.
Early pick for Prodigy. And now Tuhan has to make good on this Warden. They still have this Glaz. However, they are out of smokes. It was only the Monty running the smokes. And Bake just peeks. The new kid on the block. Big opening kill for him.
And they know Wettables is there. This Wettables is in a terrible position now.
They can peek him at the same time. Faulty goes in and finds that pick. Perfect use of the gadget from Zafia. GG, you're falling apart. All up to Brendo, the best player in the region. Against 4, and he's found his first. Low HP, and finished off with the backstab from Glaz.
That entire time, just like last time, Wettables is just having zero impact in that position. I can understand he can't swing because the window repel, etc., but just had zero impact in that position. And his position had a really good read, and it was a free kill for Prodigy. He doesn't even get a 1 in that round. So something is just fundamentally wrong, either maybe in the setup, maybe that just needs to be scrapped in the strat book, or the way that they've implemented it this evening just isn't standing up to these attacks.
Out this Monty, realistically very little chance of killing Dave in a 1 versus 1 fight. But Tuhan's gone for a big flank, and there he is! Coming up from the other side, he's found his double. And this has unlocked the round for GG. He needs to try and get away with his life. Trippin will catch him on the retreat. But the damage may be done by GG. Prodigy just need to rely on these entries, but it's only a 2 versus 2, and that makes it so winnable. A good flash now for Trippin as he drops down into sight. The bulletproof camera spotting him out as Sage has gone down. It's a 1v2, and Trippin will not let Fisho pass. How are Prodigy manhandling Gaimin Gladiators? This was the flank that could have been the determining factor. But Prodigy was so ready for it. Trippin had a huge end to this round. This was a big moment as well, dropping down the site. Have a listen to the comms as Prodigy won this.
Nice!
That clash might be what GG need. I do like this clash pick. GG have struggled to deal with this Montaigne, and finally they do have something to show for it. Overswing from Tuhan. Don't keep peeking this, Brendo. I don't think he is. And this is going to be the easiest backstab. He doesn't realize. What is that potato from Wedables? He's so lucky to have won that fight. And GG with their best shot yet at winning a round, but still Prodigy have a 3-3.
Even Trippin can't believe that. He had a freebie on a platter. 30 seconds though, and it's still the Monty on the clash. A rotation likely to be forced here by Prodigy.
That's 55 HP that the clash has taken off that Monty so far. 60. Oh, he's going in for the kill. Yeah. Big from Fisho Guy. Finally, we're seeing a bit of confidence. And Wedables, again, his life saved when perhaps he would have died. It's all up to Faulty now in this 1 versus 2, and he doesn't have that diffuser. He doesn't have information. It was the Monty outside who had the kit. And here we go from Fisho and
Trippin, I think, just got a little bit confused and maybe thought that he got like a bad timing and Wet was able to escape, or maybe towards Armory. I'm not entirely sure, but certainly didn't expect Wet to still be close. That was an awkward engagement up above. Probably the worst play around the Monty that we've seen from Prodigy so far by quite some margin. He just wasn't really getting much support over towards that Armory.
A stop in this push. Dave taken very low. Brendo almost loses his life on that aggressive peak. These keeper barriers might keep him safe for a little bit longer. Tuhan finally takes down Mackenzie, and here we go. This is the aggression we needed to see from GG. They've risen back to life, and Prodigy have looked a little bit silly this round. A 1v4 for Trippin. Already low HP, already been on the ground once. He didn't realize that was a head he saw. Yes, it was. And now he's low HP and taken down time and time again. More than half of the round has gone by. More than half the drones have gone. And finally, we see GG step their feet into this building, but they fall first.
Below.
Big from Dave from below. Great crossfires, great setup. Prodigy know how to play this. Fisho Guy finally finds something, and a second one. He's fired up today. Not usually known for his entries. It's Tuhan who needs to help him out now. Fighting from behind, a player down. GG get close to this site. Tuhan's got to win his fight here, and he does. Big headshot. But meanwhile, he's lost his last teammate, and he doesn't have that diffuser. Exposing his position, Mackenzie needs to be careful, but Bait comes big for the flank. Yeah.
So they can now go to arguably the 2 stronger sites, typically. And yeah, again, it's just the support play around the shield just wasn't quite there. Fisho was potentially a little bit unlucky again not to get 2, but I think Prodigy being rewarded again for dealing with these threats.
Well, thanks to Fish getting spawn peaked, so they've got to make do with what they do have. And that's Tuhan finding Trippin. Big pick for them to find. Still pressure here with the Azami holding on to CCTV. Wedables is getting around it, getting up in his face. There's no one from the defense on that bulletproof camera that would have assisted in spotting the position of Tuhan, who is making his way forward. And now Tuhan is taken all the way deep into break, but Sage has been C4'd. Big one from Davey over the window. He's still been allowed to stay alive here in Archives, and he's allowed to fall back as well. But thankfully, we finally see Brendo come to life from below and put that vertical pressure on. Tui's also got the cross. It's up to just Bake now in a 1v3, and Tui's got him locked on down. On the flip side, Prodigy look like this might be one of their best maps, and here comes Faulty. Big kill onto Brendo. Another opening kill for Prodigy. We know they can come back from losing opening picks, but they need to find trades. And like I've said, Fisho is the one that has really put the team on his back in these last few rounds. He's found a lot of really impactful kills, and that's a big one onto Faulty. Tuhan as well.
Tuhan's
so dangerous with this DMR.
He's been really good tonight. He's definitely stepped up when the team is.
They really should have had that kill there. GG should know there's another player above, but Tuhan goes down. Where is the communication? Where are the drones?
Oh, flank option as well.
And now Mackenzie is back up. He's been spotted. Ooh, almost catches the timing on that Monty. There's 2 of them up here. Ooh. Is GG just going to focus up and try and push the site? Fisho Guy goes down to the gas, already low HP. And now, desperate from Wedables, Sage has come with him. Made this look perhaps possible, but Prodigy still have fiery positions. They've got crossfires and they've got information on site to try and go for floor banks, to try and go for these retakes. 20 seconds to play. And Sagen is the gun up. He's the one that has to make good on this promise from GG. Mackenzie coming around for it. A lot of damage done, but Sage does not want to overpeak. Here comes Bake to try and deny that plan, but Wettables has secured it. And now he can look for a post as the Monty stand up on site, stand tall, and continue this path for GG. Bring it back for them again. Here comes Sagen with another pick. It's just up to Bake now, and he's in a doomed position. Wettables isn't even going to one-shield and try and take this fight. He knows that he doesn't need to take any risks at the moment. This is the level that GG have been pushed to. They are not going to give up an inch because they know it's not worth the risk. And Prodigy, well, they've been good so far, but GG, oh my god. He even finds another kill. That's how good these guys are. GG are going to win the round regardless. But again, it was by the skin of their teeth.
Watching teammates, so they had absolutely no additional layer of information available there. And with Sage lurking in towards that workshop position, it made it so difficult to commit to the retake, and we saw that. It was very difficult to, try and gang up on that Monty by, obviously trying to kill Sage first. On the flip side, the attack with plenty of drones up as well. You can see like my main lobby, there's another one east stairs, etc. So they may have even had a read on Mackenzie that entire time. I'm not entirely sure. Good attempt by Bake, but
ready to make their move.
Maybe looking to pinch with Wettables through Office at the same time.
Oh, there's a big pick for Brendo. The player in Archives almost found that aggressive shot. Can he find a kill before he dies? The flash comes out. GG are not taking any chances. They make sure that they have the util to back it up. Big from Sage. Huge double kill entry. 1 versus 5 now for poor Davey. And he's not going to make it happen. He's spotted by Tuhan. Flawless round for GG.
So we'll see if it's effective.
What? He's just snuck into Archives. He's planting. Minute and a half into the round. A kill as well for GG. Out of nowhere, they somehow have found an extremely favorable post-plant position, but still 4 players up. Big from Tuhan on the cross. And Davey now in an awkward spot. He knows where that Monty is, but he's not going to be able to take that 1 versus 1. And Prodigy are looking quite lost. They really should have had some form of plant denial. Bake is taken out as he tries to go for that counter defuse. Huge round from Sage. He's on that Archives window and he's got the round on lockdown. All up to Davey.
Entry conversion has been critical in this match. Only 2 rounds so far. Has the entry not been converted into a round win. So that bodes really well for a round win. So we'll see how GG now look to compound off that.
And a second one. Fisher guy is springing into it. He's into break room looking like he's pushing deep. Another big pick as Bake was pinched out from the Monty, pushing him at east stairs. And the player down below of Brendo. GG have gone back to basics and they're looking so good doing it. All up to Dave and Trippin to try and prevent this from being a peter out. A 1v5 for Prodigy's captain, and he's caught in the crossfire. The game is done and dusted.